oftentimes in kind of like our common usage of various, we kind of throw around the word refugee, and we use that to refer to people in vulnerable immigrants. We call them refugees, but actually there is a formal legal definition of refugee. And so actually, like people who are real, the legal definition of refugees are people who have been either subject to persecution or have a well-founded fear of persecution due to their I'll say this, it's race, religion, particular social group. But the main thing with refugee is that typically the United Nations will declare a certain people group as refugees, and various countries, more stable countries around the world, will accept refugees into their country. Each of these receiving countries, they designate a certain number, whether it's in the thousands or the hundreds of thousands of refugees that they will accept into their country. So formally, the United States was participating in this refugee program, and we were accepting refugees into the US. Now, that is another thing that has been paused by the current administration. So essentially, the US is not accepting refugees from any country, from anywhere around the world anymore, except for one ex one exception, and this is a little bit I'll just say it's a little surprising because of course this is the only group that has not been designated as refugees by the United Nations, and that is specifically white South Africans. Afrikaners. So Afrikaners are the only people who are currently being accepted as refugees into the United States. Other than white South Africans, there are no more refugees coming into the United States at this time.